loves, alrighty. Are you ready? Before I write down the objective or what we're learning in the lesson today, I have a thinking question for all of us. Alright? I have a thinking question that I'm going to write on the board, and then after I write it, I want you guys to just think for a few seconds, and then I'm going to ask my friend to read it to me. I hear the thinking that's going on. I hear thinking happening. Ooh, did you guys think while I was writing the question down?
Yes.
Alright, just let's give everybody a moment to think. Chloe, my friend in the back, are you thinking about the question? Can I have a friend read this question to me? Amina, nice and loud.
Does the president have absolute power?
Does the president have absolute power? I see a lot of hands, which makes me very happy. But here's what I would like to do. Remember how Miss Greenfield and I always talk to you guys about conversations? I would like to have a conversation about this question. So I don't just want somebody to quickly tell me the answer. I want you to think about this question. And I want you to talk. I want to hear the talking. I want you to talk with your table partner about what you're thinking. What do you think is the answer to this question? What are your ideas? So talk to your table partner. You know who your table partner is. And I'm going to walk around and listen to your thinking. I want to hear your voices.
Look at all the branches and now we're like the president makes no laws. The president always says he wants that to be an absolute. He decides but he doesn't. You know, the president will send this should be a law, then he'll send it to the yeah, maybe that is, but maybe the president will like say that I want this to be a law, and then he'll tell it to the legislative people, and then they'll tell them that like, okay, this is like a law, and he does have power over the country, so yeah, he does have power, but does he have power over everything? That's the thing. That's what he doesn't. Yeah, he does. And this could be any president, you know what?
I heard a lot of thinking. How do you hear thinking? Well, teachers know how you're thinking by all of your expressions, your thoughts are coming out. You're not just sitting there and using simple words like yes, no. I heard a lot of great thinking. So, when I was walking around, Giovanni, I heard you say a lot of great things, Giovanni, and everybody else was saying a lot of great things that I'm so happy to hear. Giovanni, can you tell me what you and your group talked about in your conversation?
What we talked about was we all think no, because the president does have power to make a law, like let's say absolute power, a law. He can make it, but the government has to approve it. So he doesn't have absolute power.
Who else wants to? I don't know. We're having a conversation. We're sharing ideas. I want you to help me and help Giovanni and let's talk. Let's discuss. What do you think, Benjamin?
The legislative branch actually thinks of a law, and they all agree on it and send it to the president, and he agrees if that's going to be an actual law. He doesn't really create.
Thumbs up if you think Giovanni and Benjamin said a lot of true facts. Thumbs up if you think they said a lot of true facts. Thumbs down if you think we need to talk about it a little bit more. Phineas, what did you talk about with Raymond?
We said that without everyone's approval, a president can't pass laws.
Whoa. I heard a lot of fantastic ideas. Let me tell you why we are having this conversation. Today's lesson, my friends, is going to be all about oh, I love seeing eyes on me. Who can read today's objective? Let's see whose hands are up. Alexi,
I can learn about the 3 branches of the government.
I can learn about the 3 branches of the government. So, I heard a lot of my friends, I heard Giovanni say a special word. He said a word that starts with ooh, L. What word did you say? Do you remember? I'll give you a hint. I put up, Miss Greenfield and I put up these beautiful posters up here. And I heard him say a word, dun, 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 dun. What word did Giovanni say when he was talking to Miss Fifi? Arlen.
Legislative?
Legislative. Good job. So my friends, what are the 3 branches of government? So to all of my friends that said no, and you all, I was walking around, you all said, the president can't have the only power in the United States. And I love that. That's great. And that's amazing because in this country, the president does not have absolute power. There are many other people that work with him. There are many other people that work in the Congress. The Congress is here we go, let's see, Miss Fifi, sure. Right? So there are many people that work together in a team, right? Sometimes in a team, sometimes in different parts of the government to help run this government. So there are 3, we could say parts or branches. There are 3 branches in the government. The first one is, who can read this for me? Donovan.
Judicial.
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 Very good. Good try, my friend. Judicial.
I missed the I.
No, that's totally fine. And you know what? Sometimes Miss Fifi still has to say a word like 3 or 4 or 5 times. There are some words that I have to, like cinnamon. Oh, I can't say the cinnamon for the life of me. And I bake with it all the time. But that's it. That's just how I am, right? Judicial. Who do you think works in the judicial branch of the government? Judicial. I'm using my judicial. Who has a raised hand? Josiah.
The judge?
What?
The judge?
The judge. Excellent. The judge. There's a special word here for Supreme Court. So judicial. What do you think this is? You tell me. I'm not going to say it. What do you think this is? David.
Exclusive.
Very, very, very good try. Executive.
Oh, so isn't it like where the president goes? Like, it looks like the White House.
Well, guess what, my friend? You are absolutely right. He said he sees the White House, and that's where the president is. Excellent. Executive. So in this branch, you have the president, and who else do you think is with the president here? Let's think of another important person. Raymond.
The vice president.
The vice president. The vice president. All his members. Good job. And the third branch is Benjamin.
Which one?
This one right here I'm pointing to.
Legislative.
Legislative. Good job. And who do you think is in the legislative branch? Who works in the legislative branch? Lori. Exactly. Yes, the government. Who? Who works in the government? Who works in the, do you know this building right here in my picture? Phineas. Let's help Lori. Who?
The U.S. Capitol?
The U.S. Capitol. It's a really big building where a lot of people work here. Who do you think it is? Who can help me? Ryan.
Maybe like where the judges like work it.
Good try. So we said that the judges are here, right? The judicial. One way to help me remember, listen, judicial branch, judge. Do you see how it kind of sounds the same? Judicial is for the judge, Supreme Court. So the legislative, who can help me? Arlen.
Maybe the mayor?
Good word. There are mayors here, yes. Mayors do work part of the special word I'm going to teach you is Congress. So this word, Congress, is where we have so many people. We have senators. We have mayors even talk to the senators. We have governors. A lot of people work together in the Congress. And that's where they all gather together and make what? What do they do when they are in the legislative branch? Josiah,
Laws?
say it again.
Laws?
Laws! Can you imagine if we didn't have laws? Can you imagine if we didn't have laws? I can't even imagine. So, you see this little poster over here? So here's branch 1, branch 2, branch 3. What do you think, when I take a look at this poster, what do you think is happening? What are all those arrows mean? What's going on in that poster before I talk to you about it? Alexi.
It's a cycle about how you could become president or you could become the mayor.
Ooh, very good. I like the word cycle because she sees the arrows. Good, Alexi, good job. Now, the arrows, though, show, for Benjamin, you want to share your thoughts?
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead,
think
Mom.
it's all the steps of like how like they make like laws and like they do like they elect new people to be in these branches.
Interesting. What do you want to say, Josiah?
Or maybe if when they make the law, they wanna tell like their plan of the law.
Excellent, excellent. You all are just having these great ideas. Yes, Benjamin.
How they share the power.
This is my, excitement expression. What did you say? Can you please, can you say it again?
Share the power equally.
Share the power equally. So, when Ms. Reefy in the beginning asked, does the president have the absolute power? Does he have the only power in the United States? Well, according to what Benjamin said, he said, no, they share the power. The special word here that we could say, that means shares the power, like Benjamin helped us to realize, is checks and balances. Here we go. Checks and balances. That basically, my friends, is a word, or actually 3 words put together, this would be so silly, is 3 words put together that just means shares. They share the power. So the president cannot just say, I want this law and this law is going to happen. No. The Congress, the legislative branch has to, they make the laws and the president has to either veto it, which he says, nope, I don't like this law, and then the Congress goes back and thinks about it, or the judicial branch says, is that law constitutional? Is that law good for us to have in the United States? So all 3 branches work together. I have a special video I want to show you about the 3 branches. Bodies turned and eyes at the board. All right, I will turn on my special video when I see all eyes on the board. I love how my friends are being considerate of others, making sure their bodies are not blocking. I didn't even have to say it this time, and you guys all did it. Thank you, Giovanni. Thank you, Arlen. Thank you, Raymond. Excellent. Are you ready? And go.
boys and girls, do you know how laws are made? There are 3 branches of government in the United States. Each branch has a special responsibility in the lawmaking process. The legislative branch makes the laws. The United States Congress runs the legislative branch. Congress members introduce bills which are ideas for new laws. A bill cannot become a law until it is approved by the executive branch. The President of the United States is the leader of the executive branch. The President can approve or veto a bill. When a bill is vetoed, it is rejected. When the President signs a bill, it becomes a law. The executive branch also enforces laws to make sure that people follow them. The judicial branch is made up of courts and judges. The U.S. Supreme Court is the highest court in the judicial branch. Members of the judicial branch review laws to make sure they are fair. It's trivia time. Let's see what you know about the 3.
Alrighty, are you ready for a trivia theme? Yeah. Alrighty, let's see question
3
1.
branches of government.
Listen.
Question 1. Which branch of the United States government is responsible for making laws?
Whoa, hands up, Annie's!
B.
B, Miss Reed.
Oh wait, no.
Wait, I didn't, I was too excited to see all the hands up. What was the question? What was the question?
Which one makes the laws?
Oh, which one makes the laws? Thank you, Annie's, because Miss Reefy was not listening. I was so excited. Which branch of these 3 branches makes the laws or creates the laws? C. What is C, honey?
The executive branch.
Okay. Can I ask you a question though? You were excited and you jumped up and you said B first. Why did you say B?
Because I got confused because the executive is in the middle and I thought it was in the middle of
Okay, go ahead.
It did say before the presidents have to make the laws to make sure it's fair.
Okay, so the president in the video, so in the video it said the president has to, you're right that we talked about laws though. In the video it said the president can accept, so approve the law, say, okay, this is a good law, or the president vetoes, which means what?
No, it's not good.
Nope, it's not good, he rejects it. So, but does the president sit down with a whole bunch of people and create the laws, make up the laws? What do you think, Annie? Let's give you another chance to think about it for a second. What do you think?
No, because then it goes to another house to.
So do you want to keep your answer the president, the executive branch, or do you want to change it back to what you said first about the legislative branch? Do you think change it back? You tell me what your final answer is. Say, my final answer is?
C.
That's your final answer to keep it at C? Thumbs up if you agree. Thumbs down if you want to help our friend talk it through. All right, so Annie's, who do you pick to help us talk it through? Arlen, she picked you. Talk to her, honey.
So in the video, it said the executive branch approves the law, but then P, the legislative branch, makes the law and gives it to the president to approve the law.
So it's up to Annie's. You tell me what the final answer should be. I'm going to go over and press it. What do you think, Annie's?
B.
You think B? Say that's my final answer.
That's my final answer.
Are you sure? Dun, 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 dun.
A. The judicial branch. B. The legislative
No. They're reading it for you.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm so silly, Miss Reefy.
branch. C. The executive branch. If you need to think about it, pause the video. Go back, peek at the lesson again if you need more help. The answer is B, the legislature.
Ah, good job! So my friend, good job. I mean, my friend, did you see that? Even Miss Reefy made a mistake. Is it okay to make a mistake? Yes, I make a mistake all the time. Does Miss Reefy know everything?
No.
Well, don't tell Mr. Reefy that though, okay? No, I don't know everything. And we are learning. I'm going to school, I'm learning. You are in school, you are learning. We're all learning together. Miss Greenfield is teaching Miss Reefy. I'm learning from Miss Greenfield. We are all learning together. So it's okay. But I love how you guys talked it through. Are you ready for the next question?
Yeah.
All right, bring
Legislative
it on.
branch makes the laws. Great job. Question 2. Who is the leader of the executive branch? A, the president. B, the Supreme Court. C, Congress. Correct. The answer is
Oh my goodness, technology is faster than us. David, what do you think? A. Thumbs up if you guys agree, thumbs down if you want to talk about it and have a conversation. David, what do you think? What's everybody's reaction?
Yes.
Everybody did a what? Thumbs up, so say that's my final answer if you think it's your final answer. That's your final answer?
is A. The president of the United States. The executive branch enforces laws to make sure that people follow them. Let's try one more.
One more.
Question 3. Who reviews laws in the judicial branch? A, Congress members. B, American citizens. C, court judges.
Ha, I hate the technology this time. So, this one, before I pick a friend, I just want to make sure we all heard the question right. Wait, what was the question again? What was the question? Ryan.
Double checks them.
Who, say it again, honey?
Double checks them.
Who double checks them? Great. Okay, so who double checks what though? Because Miss Chica likes to hear the big word. Them. What's them? The laws. So who double checks the laws? Excellent. Alrighty, who are we going to pick? Phineas.
The court judges.
So is it A, B, or C?
C.
Thumbs up if you agree. Thumbs down if you want to have a conversation about it. What do you think, Phineas? Tell me if you want to go ahead and say final answer or if you want to talk. I can you look?
That's my final answer.
That's his final answer.
Yes. The answer is C.
Woo! Good job, my friends.
Great
Good
job.
job. Where's my folder? Oh, here.
Thanks for watching.
Thank
See you next time.
Now, go back to your seats. Please sit in your regular seat, not for the small board seat. Excellent, excellent. And I love how we are careful when we are going back to our seats. Because we are in a different time right now because of coronavirus, we are being very careful, not bumping into friends, not touching anything when we're not right next to our seat. So thank you so much, my friends. Now, here's what I want us to do. Miss Reefy is going to hand out two different kinds of graphic organizers. Some are going to look like this and some are going to look a little bit different. But I want you first to take, when you're ready, wait until I say when to go. Take out your pencil and fill this in. Fill in the bubbles. So in the rectangles, there are spaces under the pictures. I'm not going to say what they are. I want you to use either. If I need help, I can use these poster boards. If I need help, if I want to challenge myself, I can just try to look at the pictures here and figure it out. But I want you to fill in the blanks for the branches. And then in the circles, I want you to write in who do you think works in that branch. So we heard the words president, We heard the word vice president. We heard Congress. So I want you to write down the types of branches in the blank spaces. I'm gonna give you a few minutes to work by yourself. Then, when I say, all right, my friends, time's up, it's time to have a conversation with your partner, you are going to share your answers, your thoughts with your table partner. I will be walking around and I will be listening to your ideas and your thoughts. When we're done, Ms. Reevy is going to collect these papers, so please make sure you write your name on top. Thumbs up? All right, while I'm handing them out, please get your pencils or your pencils out, my love. You're welcome, love. Thank you for saying thank you. It makes me so happy. I love it. You're welcome, my dear.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Alexi. Now remember, if you need any help, I am here. But we're just gonna. My friends, I love it. Now remember, if we are really not sure about something, skip it. That's when we will talk to our partner and share ideas. Because don't forget, your partner might know something that you don't, you might know something that he doesn't know or she doesn't know, and that's when we exchange ideas, okay? All right, my friends. I see that a lot of my friends are done. If you are not, that's fine, but I want to give my friends who are done some more time to chat. So, talk to your table partner and discuss what you both did. Table partner chat time.
What I did for this, what I did for this is for the Capitol building I wrote legislative, for White House I wrote executive, and for the judge I wrote judicial. Yeah, me too. Okay, so
I think actually for legislative, it should be House of Representatives and the Senate.
Excellent, Benjamin. Tell him why you think that. I saw you looking there, but tell him why. Why?
That allows Congress, there's two people in the Congress.
no, those are the parts of the Congress. It's basically like part, whole in math.
House.
Well, what I wrote for it was senators and governors are in the building. And for the White House, I wrote Vice President and President. And for the Judicial, I wrote the Supreme Court. So let's think. Is it House of Representatives or governors? It does say there's people in it, so that could be
there to help you.
Well, no, they're not two people. They're like 435 members of
The White House? What names do you
So
see
it's probably
next
House
to
of
it?
Representatives.
Awesome, good job.
I know. Well, it's basically
President
right
and the Vice
senators or
President.
Senate.
So that's who's in the executive branch.
Excellent. Miss
Yeah.
Powell is doing amazing.
That would be the-
I finished.
So one for each. So Vice President goes down here. One for each section,
What did I do for president? I did president and vice president. Me too. For judicial, I did supreme. Well, judicial, I put supreme. Yeah. What's your favorite? Mine has to be the.
Alrighty, my friends, I just want to say something really quickly that I'm so happy. As I'm walking around the room, I am loving these conversations. I love hearing you guys share your ideas with each other. I love it. I also noticed that some of my friends are done. So if you are done and you have some time left and your graphic organizer is all filled out, I will collect it and I want you to find your comfort zone and write in your journals what we learned about today. I want you to reflect on what you learned about today. Did you learn something new? Did you tell a friend something new? What did you talk about in your conversation? So please, when you are done, if I don't get to you when you are done, just take out your journal and write, reflect.
Hold it up.
Thank you, my love. Excellent. Thank you. Woo!
Great conversation.
I love your conversation. I love it. I learned from the both of you. I love it. Good job.
Wait, what are we supposed to write in our journal?
So what are we, let's review. What are we supposed to write in our journal? Giovanni?
If you taught a friend something, if you learned something, or if a friend taught you something.
Excellent. Thank you so much, my friends. I love it. I will walk around with Miss Greenfield and collect the forms.